Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for January 20th to February 1st. For January 20th to 24th, the pattern will gradually become amplified as this upper vortex here, go back to it, as this upper low here over Hudson Bay sinks southward, carving out a trough here in the eastern U.S. See the beginnings here, and we have a ridge developing here in the west, and we'll see that as we go through the pattern. We'll go through the days. You can see here's our ridge starting to pump up here, the trough starting to develop here. And we look at the rest of the models, they're in good agreement. We're going to talk now at the impending storm for the eastern U.S. Now, the system is, you'll see the system starting to develop. We're going to look here at the, oh, we don't want that. All right, we'll look at that, the Japanese model. Now, this is 7 a.m. Thursday. Look for the 540 line here, down by the Delmarva area in Northern Virginia. So all of this is snow, probably a mixture down here, and then rain. And then we come to Saturday. It has just about over. Well, no, that's the first system. We got to get this is the first system that impacting the region will be snow, and then we come to our other system. Here it is starting to come in the back here, to the left, and then we start seeing here. This is 7 a.m. Sunday, and the 540 line is to the north. Here will be heavy rain. This here will be snow. Okay, and now we're going to look at the new GFS. Notice here's the first system here. Here's our second system. Now you see it developing here across southern plains. Notice where our 540 line is here. Across southern New Jersey. And then it starts to move in. Still remains across southern New Jersey, and then starts to lift northward by Saturday evening. So here is snow. This is mixed precipitation. Here's rain, probably heavy rain and storms. And then we get to Sunday, and we'll try to see if we can see the 540 line. I think this is right here. So that up here would be, you can see a mixture of snow and rain and ice, and then rain. So now we'll look at the operational GFS. There's our first system. If you look over the east, over the eastern U.S., and then here's our system developing over the southern plains, right here. And here's the 540 line. This is Saturday at 1 p.m. Our 540 line is down across southern New Jersey, further south than the other models. And then it begins to lift northward. This is 7 p.m. Saturday. Then early Sunday morning, the 540 line moves to the north. And then it starts moving back. It's just intensified. Now you can see the path of the storm is like almost right over the area. But the models have been trending colder in the last couple of runs. So I have to see how this verifies. Now behind the system, cold Arctic air will rush in. There'll probably be a flash freeze. Anything that's standing in the water will probably freeze almost instantly. And in the meantime, like heavy rain and sleet might cause ice accumulation, leading to power failures, maybe branches down, trees, whatever. So this is what we're looking at here, and then we look at the European. Here's our next system moving in. Here's the 540 line, the freezing line for snow. And then this is interesting right here. It brings the 540 line just about to northern New Jersey, just on the border here. and then it moves it on to the south again as it pulls away and pulls colder air in. That's another question. How much moisture remains behind the system as it exits? Okay, to other places. Pacific systems will spread heavy precipitation into the northwest this weekend. Wintry precipitation will spread inland across the northern and central Great Basin and Rockies later in the weekend. We're going to look at the period now for January 23rd to the 27th. And the pattern continues to amplify. You can see here, this is what we expect the pattern to look like. This is GFS. The other models are showing the same. We have a ridge developing here, a trough here in the east. So the models are good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures for much of the nation on forecasted anomalies of 6 to 8 degrees or more will be possible. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation from the plains to the Pacific coast. And the probability of occurrence is 35%. And I have above normal precipitation forecast for much of the area east of the Mississippi River. Probability of occurrence is 45%. Now for the period for January 28th to February 1st. Can I move this over a little bit? And the pattern continues to amplify. Again, we're looking at the GFS. The models are the same. We have a strong ridge here over western North America and a fairly deep trough here over eastern North America. Positive height anomalies here. Models in agreement. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures for the western states. And the probability or the forecast anomalies of 6 degrees or more will be possible. Some are saying 12, a lot of areas. And below normal temperatures are forecast from the Mississippi Valley to the Atlantic coast. And again, forecast anomalies of 6 degrees or more will be possible. Portions here of the Great Lakes region, the northern plains, could be 12 degrees. We'll see how that pans out. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for much of this area here. The probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%, and we have above normal precipitation forecast for the northern mid-Atlantic and the northeast. The probability of occurrence is 40%. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for January 20th through February 1st. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.